Running around is making me dizzy. I have to look away. You're talking too much. You're talking in circles. Relax, we've got all day. And it looks like it's been a while since you have eased your mind. So sit back, enjoy the fire. Who knows what we will find? And you sit and tend to the fire, and I see the corn getting higher. And no matter where the wind may blow, you will always be home. Will always be home. Well, I work hard, I work all day, and I hum to myself. Well, it helps to pass the time when there is no one else. And the long day passes slowly as sweat stays on my brow. But I know I will make it through as long as I make myself remember. I sit and I look to the sky, and I see the corn getting higher. And no matter where the wind may blow, I will always be home. Oh, I will always be home. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Inch by inch, the corn it grows until it's cut down to the ground. And each spring this vicious cycle.
Good afternoon, I'm Doug. I'm here with the Astute Tourist. Fun to be with, fun to hang out. Gonna be a great day.
This is Scott Roby from Jamaica Plain, Massachusetts, and you're watching the Astute Tourist channel.
I'm Nancy Saulnier of Lake Alfred, Florida, and you're watching the Astute Tourist channel.
Hey all, this is Captain Controversy from Scottsdale, Arizona, also host of Thirsty Thursday Trivia, and you are watching the Astute Tourist channel.
You missed out on Jen, and you're muted. You're muted, Jimmy. You're muted.
Oh, for God's sake, I'm trigger happy. I'm muted. Good morning, everybody.
G'day, buddy. How you going?
Hi, Sean. Good morning. I'm Jimmy, your Astute Tourist. Welcome to Cup of Joe Live. It is, in fact, Hump Day, the beginning of Hump Day for some, and the end of Hump Day for others.
Yep, it is.
But I'm joined here by two of my most favorite YouTubers ever, the Ford Man, a.k.a. Kenneth Oakes, my partner in crime, and, of course, the one and only Sean from the Down Under Cruisers.
Welcome aboard.
Good morning, everybody. I hope you're doing well. We're here for another fantastic morning live stream And we're going to do our usual stuff. We'll do some weather. We'll do some history. We'll talk to Kenny. We'll talk to Sean. We'll talk to all of you. Why don't we do that now? Should we go right over to the chat? Say good morning.
Let's.
All right. Or good evening. Nick P is here. The fun begins in 3 days. I leave for Canada on Saturday.
Woohoo!
Sean, get ready.
Trust me, we are.
Yeah. Have you stocked up on plenty of Fosters for Nick?
Oh, shut up.
Oh, God.
Bloody hell. Fosters again.
Carol Walters is here. Good morning, Carol. I hear you're moving closer to Dad. I think she's talking to you, Kenny.
Possibly. I'm trying to get in the works on that. It's not set in stone yet. So.
All right. Denise is here. Good morning, Denise, to you. And Denise has some fantastic news. She
G'day,
says,
Denise.
Popping in from work. We have a baby girl, Dwayne.
That's not Denise.
Dwayne
Hello.
is a grandpa.
Denise.
How exciting. Congratulations, you guys.
Congrats.
Congratulations. Another grandchild. Do you have any grandchildren, Sean?
Nah,
No, I don't either.
I wish I did.
Do you really?
Yeah, I'm watching my sister's got grandkids and she's having an absolute ball. So
People tell me your life changes in a good way.
well, the good news is you can hand them back.
That's probably the best part of it.
Yeah.
Okay. Here you go. Take your kid.
Yeah. I've had enough. Take it back.
Yeah. This kid smells like poop.
Yep,
Here you
take
go.
it back.
Here's your kid. Joe Hump is with us. Good morning, Joe, or good evening. Happy
G'day,
birthday
Joe.
yesterday. Yesterday was Joe's 39th birthday, I believe. Happy birthday, Joe, to you.
Yep. And the good news is, mate, it's all uphill from here.
Yeah. You got one more year and then you're in the fourth decade of your life.
And
So
you make it into the big leagues.
that's right. Jen Cohen is here. Jen, I apologize. I cut you off right at the end. We got, hi,
Yeah.
I'm Jen. And then I clicked it and I'm like, why did I do that?
Yeah, Jen, I will personally make sure that Jimmy does his 100 push-ups.
100 push-ups. Okay.
It's called
Sean from the
CPR.
Down Under Cruises is here. Yes.
Oh, g'day, Sean. How you going, mate?
What is here? John Gaylor, one of my moderator extraordinaires, is here. Good morning, John.
G'day, John.
My brother from another mother, my compatriot in firefighting. Good morning to you, my friend. Oh, and look who's here. My other partner. Scott's
G'day,
here.
Scotty.
Scott is here. Good morning, Scott.
How you doing, bud?
Let's see. Great news. Congratulations. Everybody's congratulating. Susanna is here. Proud single mom. Good morning. Good to see you, Susanna. Thank you for coming in. I saw that you were live yesterday. I was lurking silently. Daniel Jose is here. Good morning to
Hey,
you. my
g'day,
friend.
Daniel. How you going, buddy? Nice to have you on board.
Thanks for coming in. Did we get a name for the baby? Did I miss it?
Yeah, it's further down.
Okay, I didn't miss it yet. Just going
Or
to take a
further
break.
up in the chat, as I see.
Her name is Andy Kate. Andy Kate, 7 pounds, 3 ounces, 20 inches long. That
Oh my gosh.
sounds like a perfect baby.
Absolutely.
The right weight, the right length. Congratulations to all of you guys. That
Absolutely.
is great news.
Man, if you look at me, you'd find that hard to believe, but I was 4 pounds, 7 ounces.
Come on.
Yeah, I was.
When? My gosh, really? I was just the opposite. I was double your weight. I was over 8 pounds, I think, when I was born. Let's go figure. I think I'm a little imbibed. Imbibed?
Imbibed. I
Imbibed.
think he ate too much.
Oh, okay. There you go. I don't have quite the command on the English language. I thought I did. I've been a grandma almost 6 years. This is his first grand. Well, congratulations, Dan. That's awesome. Let's see. I just want to catch up to everybody, make sure everybody's saying thank you, congratulations. Joe, and you shake them up before you hand them back.
That's right.
I think when you say shake them up, you mean get them all wired up, right? Is that what you mean?
Absolutely.
Because shaking a baby, that's not a good thing.
It depends on how you shake them.
Don't shake the baby.
You could make milkshake.
Yeah. Chris and Liz from Carnival Cruise Addicts is here. Good morning to you.
Good day, you guys, and congrats.
That's right. Congratulations. Now, are you fully monetized now?
Yep, they got the 1,000 and they got the 4,000.
Fantastic.
So they are well and truly monetized.
Now the real work begins.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Keeping it.
I joined the Nordy 40s next year, and each year after that is another year closer to having a camera stuck up that particular part of my.
Now, which part of the body are you referring to, Joe?
Yeah, Joe, it only gets better. Up there, Brick Studios is here. Good morning to you guys.
G'day, guys. How you going?
Yeah, I'm overdue for that, by the way. I've been putting it off,
Overdue for what? Having grandkids?
No, for my colonoscopy.
Oh, that. Oh. I don't even know how to spell it, let alone have it.
It's nothing new for me. I have a genetic predisposition, so I've been going in since I was in my 40s too, Joe. You got that to look forward to, and then more. Just wait.
Yeah,
just wait.
My parents knew friends of the lung doctor, the diabetes doctor, and they actually pay them to go and visit them. I find that amazing.
That's pretty funny. Denise says she was 5 pounds 3 ounces. You were just a peanut too when you were born. Joe says I was 7 pounds 8 3/4 ounces. My brother was 1/4 of an ounce lighter.
That's why you push him around.
Projectile vomiting.
That's it.
Yeah. Here's your kid. I've got your baby's fluid on me. Can you take it back now?
Yeah.
Eddie Lugo is here. Good morning, Eddie. Good to see you. He says good morning, Jen, Denise, Kenny, Sean Foster's. He's really. That's almost fighting words.
At least I get paid to drink Foster's.
And Jimmy Jones. What am I handing out the Kool-Aid? Jim Jones. Wasn't he that guy that he took all those people down to South America?
Jen jumped to your defense.
She did.
Yep.
Did I miss it? Where?
Well, when Eddie made that comment, Jen jumped to your defense. How dare Eddie call me Sean Foster's and you Jimmy Jones?
Oh, I see.
Thanks, Jen. I got you.
Thank you, Jen. It's good. It's good that you have our back, not Eddie.
Yeah. Nobody else does.
Brian is here. Good morning, Brian. It's good to see you.
Yeah, Brian.
Let's catch up. Joe, wait for the prostate exam. Oh yeah, it's a whole lot of fun. Believe me, we call it checking the oil. Yeah, ain't no oil. Well,
use a dipstick. Oops, sorry.
You better use plenty of oil. Is all I'm saying.
That's right.
Don't make me nervous. I'm not looking forward to that either. Yeah, getting old has its.
It has its negatives. Well, if it isn't, Mr. Chet, welcome aboard, Chet.
Good morning,
How are you
Chet.
and Robin doing?
Happy Wednesday to you as well, my friend. You and your lovely wife and the puppies and your leg and your lawnmower and whatever. And your beautiful Florida sunshine that I miss dearly. Jimmy Jones, Sausage Master. Oh, okay. All right.
Eddie, how low could you go?
You know, and when I was growing up, being a sausage master meant something different.
Yeah, I know.
Just saying.
Likewise.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Yep, absolutely.
Prostate is done via blood work today. Yeah, why don't they do that with mine? I may have to change doctors because he's always snapping the gloves on.
Right. Jimmy.
Yes, sir.
I didn't want to tell you that, but I think your doctor. No, shut up, Sean.
That's what I'm saying. I may need to change doctors if they're checking it by blood work now. What the hell? Nobody gave me the memo. All right, we're all caught up in the chat now.
You know what Kenny is saying. Kenny's saying, "I'm in the wrong chat."
Yes.
Kenny's been saying that, I think, since he partnered up with me.
I just look at the body reactions from Kenny, and I know exactly what's going through his head.
Exactly. Well, Monday we had a whole discussion on boobies, and Kenny turned as red as the
Really?
bow on the ship behind you. Yeah.
It must have been really titillating, that conversation.
Yes. In fact, it was. It was a very robust, bouncing conversation.
Oh, was it?
All right, let's do
on the negative side there, Jimmy.
Yes, sir.
You know what the statistics are with women having CPR done on them.
What is that?
They say that women are four times less likely to have CPR done.
You mean when they've arrested?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
And is that because people are afraid to bare the chest?
Correct.
Well, ladies, please sit back and relax, because I'm a trained professional, and I'm in fact never afraid to bare the chest. That's
likewise.
So there you go. I don't mind bearing the chest one bit. So there you have it.
Here's the thing. I've got a trainer who has mannequins with boobs.
With actual boobs.
Yeah, with actual boobs, right?
Yeah, we don't have those here.
No.
Well, we do, but those are called real dolls.
Yeah, but the problem is the number of males that refuse to actually practice CPR on those mannequins is huge.
But they won't do it on a real woman.
Correct.
That's right. Don't worry, ladies. I'll save you.
Yep. Go figure.
Look, she can't be embarrassed. She's dead.
Correct.
I mean, you're dead. Sorry. All right, let's do this.
Buddy, just do your thing. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day.
All right, for those of you that live in the northern hemisphere, good morning to you.
Good morning.
A sip of the day. Cheers. Sean guzzled his cognac. Oh, now he's got a glass of Bailey's.
Kahlua and milk.
Kahlua and milk. Very nice. Good morning, everybody. Cheers to you. Best sip of the day. I'm sorry, Sean.
Thank you. Well, the good news is it's coffee, so I thought you're going to be having a caffeine hit. Kenny's going to be having a caffeine hit, so I might as well have a caffeine drink.
Right? Kenny, I have a question. Is that microwave coffee, or is that a fresh pot this morning?
That is actually microwave coffee. That is actually I made a pot of coffee last night, and I actually fell asleep. So
what?
Where you actually could enjoy the coffee?
I actually fell asleep about, believe it or not, I was right in the middle of trying to watch. I was right in the middle of trying to watch Ocean, and then I just fell asleep.
Kenny, you don't sleep. Stop telling us that you sleep. I don't think he does.
I did sleep.
Denise says, make it realistic. Yeah, saggy and under their arms. You know, Denise, see, and Denise knows as well as Sean, and I'm sure John as well. Yeah, we're not working on any. There's no Christy Brinkley's. There's no Margot Robbie's. Yeah, we're usually getting Nana in her house coat after she just got done eating a bowl of clam chowder. Yeah, there's nothing glamorous about it at all. So for all of you folks that we are just merely making fun. But Eddie says coffee needs to be fresh. I don't know about that. Kenny is the king of recycled coffee. Okay.
Eddie, this is what I think about your comment.
Flush that right down. There's no perkiness involved. No,
there isn't.
No, we hit a certain age and it's all gravity from here. My mother is here. Good morning, Mom. Mom is saying it's 73 there. It's going to be 95 today. I guess she got the Triple H is in Florida now. Hazy, hot, and humid. Or sloppy Joes. Oh, is that what you call the old guys? Sloppy Joes. They get that big thing of chewed up bubble gum hanging down, like never mind. John says tuna sandwich, right? Scott, I like clam chowder. Push them aside. Brian says compressions 1, 2, 3. Yep. I never forget the sloppy Joe code. It was horrific 26 years ago.
Yeah. Hey, Denise, I've got a song that I usually sing when I'm doing CPR. It's Queen's song. Another one bites the dust. Oops.
It's actually true. That one and what's the other one on the Bee Gees? Yeah, Bee Gees. They're the right BPMs. All right. Let's do some weather. Who wants to go first? Sean, you want to go? You want me to go?
Melbourne weather right now is sitting at 14 degrees C, 14, 24, 50. It's about 54 degrees currently. So 28, 58. Sorry, I lied. Just under 60 right now in the middle of, and we've got 80% humidity. Tomorrow we're going to be having a 17-degree day with a 10-degree morning. So there's going to be a bit of brass monkey stuff.
Brr.
Give us our heat back, please.
Yes. Kenny, how about you? What's going on in your
it is, let's see, currently.
Come on, Kenny, give it to me in Celsius.
It is 65 degrees. No, I don't know Celsius. 65 degrees Fahrenheit. And I believe it is currently raining right now at the moment. It looks and sounds like it's raining.
Do you want to stick your hand out just to make sure?
And it's supposed to be a high 74 today with some rain and thunder showers.
Now, you sure that's actually rain and not that white stuff?
I'm pretty positive.
Kenny's like you and I are. We don't like that 4-letter word. It's nasty.
That's why I'm not using that word.
So here in the greater New England area, southern New Hampshire, it is currently, you ready, Sean? It is 10 degrees Celsius. 10 degrees Celsius. 50 degrees Fahrenheit. We got a high of 59 today. It is presently cloudy. As I look out the window, it is true to fact. It is cloudy out. We have an 80% chance of rain today. Go figure, rain here in New England. in spring. Yeah. Rainy conditions are expected to begin around 10 a.m. today, with temperatures ranging between 48 to 59 degrees Fahrenheit. Tomorrow, we're looking at another cloudy day. High is going to be 62, and no chance of rain, just a cloudy day tomorrow. So
now, Jimmy, let me just point something out to you. You've got a whole 24 hours to wait before you get tomorrow's weather. So if you're gonna, I believe that the Bureau of Meteorology is the only organization that has conned the federal governments into supplying them bucket loads of money to buy computer systems that get it wrong.
Yeah, I agree. It's the only job on the planet where you can be wrong and still get paid.
Correct.
Yeah. You can stand up there and you can BS the world's public, and the next day go, sorry,
it's only the weather.
Oh well.
I mean you try and do that with a fire, right?
Yeah, that it doesn't work that way. Well, we tried to put it out. Sorry, we're leaving now. We can't seem to put it out. I gotta go. Bye-bye. Good morning to Al Chaffee. How are you, my friend? Thanks for coming in.
Good morning, Al Chaffee.
Good to see you. Eddie says it's 69 clear right now in southwestern Atlanta. I had another couple other people. Scott is in Scottsdale, Arizona, 65, high of 90 today. You guys are getting all that 90 stuff. All right. Very good. Georgianne is here. Good morning, Georgianne.
Good morning, Georgianne.
Thank you for coming in. Appreciate all of you guys. Let's look at the weather map since we're still do the weather. I need to share the screen because this is all. There we go. All right. So there's that rain that's heading our way. Let me just restart this. Let the radar restart and repopulate. Well, there's New England. Not much happening there. But there's the rain off to the west of us. John Gaylor is looks like John's presently getting that rain there. So it looks like we're going to get hit with a couple inches of rain anyway. Then down along the eastern seaboard, you can see a lot of that rain and that tornado activity that has been hampering out in the Midwest in the southern part of the country. It's heading north towards us and it's turning into rain now. So West Virginia and Kentucky are all under it, as well as parts of Arkansas. Florida looks beautiful as ever. A rain shower in Florida is just a little bit of wet sunshine, I believe. So not a big deal.
When are you moving, Jimmy?
We don't have any current plans right now, Sean. It's all just talk, but we're in the process. Probably in the next couple of years, we're making plans, I guess, to try to make our move that way. So there's no dates or anything like that. So Texas looks fairly clear. New Mexico, out where Scott is in Scottsdale, Arizona, right there. Everything looks clear.
Scott's the only person that's got a city named after him.
Right? Exactly. Yeah, is there any Shawndale?
No.
Not that I've heard of. Kennydale? There's Kennywood. There's Kennywood.
Kenny.
Yeah. Washington and Oregon look actually pretty clear, and then in the higher elevations, they're getting their typical.
Look at him changing the subject again.
Rain and snow. When we go out to where our friends down under are, it looks pretty clear there in Melbourne, parts of Sydney. It looks like they got some scattered thunder showers there as well. In Queensland,
like Dubbo there.
Dubbo. Where is it? Where is it near? Am I anywhere near it? It's near Sydney. Is it near Penrith?
But it's inland. It's more inland than Penrith, so turn left. It's actually quite a big space.
Oberon? Is it near that?
It's further over.
Katoomba?
Katoomba is more. Katoomba is more of the Blue Mountains.
I see Darby Falls, Reed's Flat.
Just type in there where your search is, Dubbo.
Now that's where oh you son
That's
of
where
a
Joe
gun.
is.
Right here.
Yeah. Show me on the map.
Oh, it's not gonna. Why won't it
That's where young Joe hails from.
Aha. He's right at the crossroads.
Correct.
Right there at the crossroads. All right. Well, there you go. Now I officially know where Dubbo is. That's another thing about this whole YouTube thing. I get to learn so much, which I like to learn. It's like having pen pals, but we get to see you in the flesh. It's perfect. It's perfect. Mark from Corner Clubhouse Cobalt is here. Good morning, Mark. Thanks for coming in. All right. Let's see. Should we do some history?
Yeah, let's.
Yeah,
what can we learn?
It's just
this time last week.
It's just 6:30 now, so let's do that. This week in history. And this week in history is brought to you by the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise, November 29 through December 6, 2025, sailing on the Norwegian Joy out of Port Canaveral, Florida. Yes, sir.
That thing behind me.
That's the big, beautiful Joy. Isn't she joyful?
She's so joyful.
And yeah, so since we're sponsored by that, I'm going to put this up. Give Bruce a call at Ocean Travel at 833-626-8728 to book your passage now. That way you can sail with the likes of Kenny and Sean and you name it. There's going to be a whole host of all kinds of crazy characters, all your friends and people from YouTube. So
you know who else is coming on the cruise?
Who would that be, Sean?
My son.
No, sir. Awesome. That's good. Not only do I get to meet your lovely wife, but I get to meet your son. That's awesome. I cannot wait.
Yep.
Everyday Part of Life is here. Good morning to you, my friend. Thanks for coming in.
Good morning, Everyday Part of Life.
G'day.
I believe Mike, right? Everyday Part of Life. I believe it's Mike.
Must be an Aussie.
Forgive me if I'm wrong, but all right. So we're going to do history. So let's do this. Let's turn the hands of the way back machine all the way back to the year 1429. On this day, pardon me, largely due to the effort of Joan of Arc, English troops ended their siege of the French city of Orleans, which was the military turning point of the 100 Years' War between France and England. That's a long war. You think by the end of 100 years, they forgot what they were fighting about?
I would have thought the generations would have gone that they would have figured out how to be friends.
Right? Yeah, me too. I don't know. 1837, English historian Edward Gibbon, who is best known for the book The History of the Decline and the Fall of the Roman Empire, was born in Putney, Surrey. In 1846, U.S. troops under Zachary Taylor defeated a Mexican force under General Mariano Arista in the Battle of Palo Alto, the first clash of the Mexican-American War. Remember the Alamo. In 1864, during the American Civil War, the Union forces of Lieutenant General Ulysses S. Grant engaged the Confederate troops of General Robert E. Lee at Spotsylvania Courthouse, Virginia. In 1877, the first Westminster Kennel Club dog show, then known as the first annual New York Bench Show of Dogs, began, attracting large crowds. Over 4 days, it is one of the oldest continuously running sporting events in the United States, second only to the Kentucky Derby. In 1884, Harry S. Truman, the 33rd president of the United States, was born in Lamar, Missouri. Happy birthday to you. 1886, American pharmacist John S. Pemberton developed Coca-Cola, a drink he originally billed as a cure-all tonic.
Well, it was because it had Coke in it.
Yeah, it had cocaine in it.
G'day, bye, Manola.
Hey, Billy. In 1903,
Manola.
Mount Pelée on Martinique erupted, destroying the port of Saint-Pierre and killing approximately 30,000 people, 15% of the island's population. Yikes. In 1942, in the Battle of the Coral Sea, the USS Lexington became the first U.S. aircraft carrier to be sunk during World War II. In 1950, police of Silkeborg, Denmark, were alerted to the discovery of a corpse in a bog. It was revealed to be a remarkable preserved bog body and was given the name Tolland Man. And that's the picture of him there. In 1970, a month after Paul McCartney announced that he had left the Beatles, the British rock group released Let It Be, their last original studio album to hit the record shops. Sad day in 1970. 1980, following a global vaccination program, the WHO, the World Health Organization, officially declared that smallpox was eradicated for centuries. The acute infectious disease was one of the world's most dreaded plagues. In 1999, Nancy Mace became the first woman to graduate from the Citadel, a military college in Charleston, South Carolina. In 2012, American artist Maurice Sendak, who was best known for his illustrated children's books, died at age 83. And then the featured event on this day in 1945, World War II in Europe ended. Following Germany's unconditional surrender, World War II in Europe officially ended at midnight on this day in 1945, although the war in the Pacific continued until the Japanese surrendered in September of that year. And that's what we had today. This Week in History. And as I said, This Week in History, it's brought to you by the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise. And since we're talking about that, let's bring it right up the top of our subject. Sean, tell us a little bit about what the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise is all about.
Well, the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise was put together by Ross from Orange Cone Vlogs. I always mix that up when I look at his initials. It was put together by Ross from Orange Cone Vlogs. Ross became passionate about helping hands for cruising, and as a result put this cruise together with the intention of raising as much money as we possibly can so that we can get at least a cruise a year happening on a big scale. And it sure looks like it's happening. We've currently got 56 cabins sold out of 200, and it's making some good progress. We actually want as many people as we can possibly get on board that cruise ship because we've got some lofty goals, one of them being chartering a ship at some point. Helping Hands for Cruising, for those that don't know, is an opportunity for someone who has never had the opportunity to cruise before in their life, whether it be financial or physical injury, or they're the carer of somebody who's disabled, gives them an opportunity to get on board and have a vacation of a lifetime. So let me ask Kenny a question. Did you have a vacation of a lifetime?
I did.
And it changed your life, right?
It definitely changed my life for the better. So
here's the point. The reason why I asked Kenny the question was Kenny was actually the first recipient. So, folks, you know what? Any which way we can, we get people coming on board so that we can make their dreams a reality. So thank you for that, Scott.
I am actually, after my first cruise, I'm actually hooked on cruising. I've already been on.
I wonder why, Kenny.
I've already been on 2, working on number 3.
Now, on which cruise did you laugh for the longest?
It'd be the Carnival Horizon.
So, folks, I make that comment because on the Carnival Horizon, Somebody made a comment, and I won't go down the path of what it was, what happened. Suffice it to say, young Kenny was laughing for 37 minutes straight.
I love his laugh. It's so infectious.
Oh, it is. It is.
Oh, so the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise. Not only is it going to be a benefit for a great organization, Helping Hands for Cruising, but you're going to get to meet Sean and Ilana and his son. You're going to get to meet Kenny. Kenny is sharing a cabin with Marjorie Ambrose, so you'll get to meet Marjorie. You'll get to meet Bruce and Cindy from Ocean to Ocean Travel.
Boy, do I feel sorry for Marjorie.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah, Kenny, leave her alone.
Yeah.
And you're going to meet Captain Controversy, Scott from Controversial Cruising, Ross from Orange Cone Vlog, and Ross and Donna, and many, 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 many more. Where are we sailing to? Well, we sail out of Port Canaveral on the first day. And then the second day is a full day at sea, which is a lot of fun because that way we can all hang out and get to know each other and meet up and feed Kenny, watch him have his tongue slap his brain. The next day we
capable of doing it himself, let me tell you.
Right. The next day, the second full day will be in Puerto Plata, Dominican Republic. From there, we'll sail the next day to St. Thomas, the U.S. Virgin Islands. And then the next day to Tortola, the British Virgin Islands. The next day will be a full day at sea. And then for the last full day, we're going to spend the day at Great Stirrup Cay. And the cool thing about that, since this is the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise, we're going to have a private concert by Mr. Funnyman on Great Stirrup Cay. So it's going to be a lot of fun. This definitely November 29th through December 6th, 2025. So you have plenty of time to get yourself booked on this cruise.
So some of the other bands that we're going to be having on that cruise is Who's Who, which is a tribute to The Who. Who loves you? And then also we've got Echoes of Pompeii, which are a tribute band for Pink Floyd. We don't need no education.
Hey, children. Or hey, teacher. Leave those
kids alone. Yeah.
There you go. I wanted to say hi to Shirley from Glitter World. I know you've been here, Shirley, but I did not say hi to you yet.
I wanted to
DJ's here too.
Go back to the comment. I know it was way up there, but where George Ann said when we was talking about the weather, they had a tornado. Passed by.
No, but
are they all okay?
Yeah, I hope they're all safe.
Yeah, I hope everybody's okay over there that way. I don't know if George Ann is still.
Here we go. We just had a tornado just skim by us last night in Ohio.
Yeah. Ouch.
We've been having nasty weather here in the U.S. In the plains in central part of the country. They've been plagued with nasty tornadoes. They've really been getting hit.
I've got a question to ask of you, Jimmy. How far away from Washington are you?
Washington State or Washington, D.C.?
Washington, D.C.
Washington, D.C., mileage-wise, I'm not sure. If I was to drive to Washington, I could probably get there in about 6 hours.
Okay, so the reason why I'm asking, it seems quite obvious to me that in all capital cities of every country in the world, that is where most of the tornadoes start.
You got a good point, my friend. Yeah. I like to, and pardon my French as we say, but I like to call it, that's where the shit show starts.
You're right.
Is usually in those capital cities.
Not only does the ship show start there, but the hot air rises so much that it starts swirling around.
Exactly.
And then chucking mud on the wall and whatever.
Right. Yep. The shit storm begins. Pardon our French, but there you go. It is the morning show. We try to keep it as family oriented as we can. The last couple times, Kenny, we've been talking about boobies and S words, and
that's why I used the word ship.
Ship. The ship storm has begun.
That's
hey,
it.
Look, I don't mind. Look, what are they going to do?
Joe is saying that Transport for New South Wales has torn up several sections of the Newell Highway between his street and the next street 2.5 kilometres north of his. There's about 8 patches of gravel. Mate, don't you worry. We currently have got Yarra Trams, which is the Melbourne tram service. They're busy changing tracks in the middle of the city at the moment. So traffic going every which way and not doing too well.
If you folks out there and you find, especially those in the chat and those that are coming to us from the replay, thank you for coming in. We appreciate that. But if you find that you will not be able to, for whatever reason, be able to book passage on the Joy for the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise, you certainly can help out in other ways. And if you look down on the Chiron, you'll see the website for helpinghandsforcruising.org. Go over there and donate any amount. No amount is too little. Let's say that. With your help and your generous donation, you can help somebody, a person similar to Kenny, who had never been on a cruise before. The guy had never even seen the ocean for real. And, you can help someone like that, help their dreams come true. Kenny, what'd you think of the salt water? I mean, you touched it and all of that. What was your thought when you saw it and you were able to put your feet in it?
It was amazing. I was like, what have I missed in my 28, 29 years of life?
Yeah.
I was like, wow.
It's funny, the things that you didn't even realize that you had been missing in life, right? And the things that some of us take for granted.
Yeah.
I know I'm sure I can speak for you, Sean, as well, obviously, as myself, is we live in an area we're not too far from the ocean. So
I can drive 10 minutes down the road.
Yeah, I'm 25 minutes from the coast, and it's just a quick, simple drive for us. And it's something that a lot of us take for granted. But I mean, there's folks that live they live in the interior parts of some countries, and they can't even dream about seeing the ocean, never mind actually being able to smell the air. Yeah, there you go, Shirley. Shirley's saying it right here. The air here is unique. So
Absolutely.
she lives in a seaside town, right on the Atlantic Ocean. So the smell of the ocean air is something. The smell of the ocean when the tide is going out is unique because it has this unique kind of smell to it. It's definitely unique. So if you haven't experienced that, but I guess my point is that you can help some folks out just by donating.
Now, I've got 2 QR codes sitting up here. The one on this side is for US dollars, and that goes into the US PayPal account. And this one over here is for the Aussie dollars. That goes into the Aussie PayPal account. Yes, we're operating 2 different PayPals. Reason being, the US side has a 501c3, and as a result, we have to keep everything separate. So any income that comes through from the American side, please, folks, pop it in that one over there so that we can account for it correctly. Anybody on our side of the pond, Joe and your mates, use this one over here. This way we can account for it here in Oz. And the good news is, no matter what you put in, does not go to pay any wages or anything like that. It actually puts people on board a cruise ship. So We've got our 4th recipient going on a cruise, and let me just confirm it. Well, we would say that it's 165 days. You guys on the other side of the pond are too slack. You want to wait the extra day, so you'll tell me it's 166 days away. But at the end of the day, we've got somebody going on a cruise in 165 days, and he's going to enjoy their amazing cruise.
Amazing.
So, yeah.
Awesome.
Changing some more lives.
Yep. It's all part of what we say at the end of our live stream, every stream. Making a difference in somebody's life. You know, and Kenny, I'm just gonna use you as the example since you were the first person to be able to go. Here's a guy that living his life, doing his thing, right? Never thought about cruising, was never on his radar, because probably never thought he'd be able to do something like that. And this organization has definitely made a difference in Kenny's life. We all have seen the difference that it's made in a positive way. I honestly believe that, you know, it wasn't just changing his life for that week on the cruise ship. It's changed his life forever in a good way. Right, Kenny?
Most definitely. Definitely hooked on cruising for sure.
Yeah. And I don't know. I just believe in making a difference. And this is another reason why I'm proud to be part of this organization as well. You know,
now, here's a question, Jimmy. You know that thing that's behind me, that dirty big fat hunk of metal? Here's the question. How the hell does it float?
That has to do with surface tension and displacement.
Yeah. We can all get technical and use those big words. But seriously, how does it float? I mean, my son's right now on an aircraft right now. How the hell does that bloody thing fly? Seriously, I don't know.
It
You'll
makes
tell
you
me,
think, doesn't it? No, I won't get all engineer-like on you, but there's a good reason why they fly and they float, but it is amazing. It's hard to believe a piece of steel like that weighs so many thousand tons doesn't sink to the bottom.
Correct.
Yeah, or like a plane, you know.
Yep.
You manipulate the air just enough, and you can make the thing fly, which is crazy. But all right, so Rock and Roll Trivia Cruise. We're going to be talking about it more and more as the months go by. So if you want to donate, mates. I'm sorry, say again, Sean.
Tell your mates.
That's right. Tell everybody.
Get everybody on board.
So far, let's see. I have in my core group, it's going to be Colleen and I. It's going to be my son and his girl. It's going to be a couple of Colleen's sisters and my brother-in-laws, some that were on the booze cruise, will be coming with us. So we're certainly doing our part to try to get as many of our mates and family members as we can to come on board. It's not only is it going to be for a great cause, of course, that we can't forget the reason why we're going is to provide a dream vacation for somebody and raise some money so that we can do the same for somebody else in the future. But it's going to be so much darn fun.
Yep.
What do we get? We get depending on the cabin you rent, you're either going to get one specialty dining reservation included or two. You're going to get the premium drink package. There you go. Premium drink package. Set me up.
As much pina colada as Kenny could suffer.
Yep. Kenny's going to have as many of those Roy Rogers and virgin pina coladas. They'll be coming out of his ears.
I'm hoping I can try a lot more than I did on the Carnival
Shirley Temples,
Roy Rogers, all of those fun drinks. The premium drink package you're going to get your port and your gratuities, fees, and all that paid. There's going to be some sort of swag you'll get from the organization, maybe a T-shirt and a lanyard. I know Ross is working on all those particulars. So you're going to get the 3 bands. You're going to get to rub Sean's bald head. You're going to give me a big hug.
You can even play tic-tac-toe on it. I don't mind.
We're going to feed. Go ahead.
Every move comes with a dollar value, though.
Right. There you go. And we're going to try to get Kenny to eat an avocado if you donate a certain amount of money. Hey, you ate snails.
Hey, little does Kenny remember that he actually did eat avo at the chef's table.
Yeah, it was something, but it was mixed in with other things, though. It wasn't just that.
Any excuse will do. You ate it. You enjoyed it. You loved it to bits.
It was mixed in where I couldn't taste it hardly. But
you got 5 minutes, Jimmy.
What's that?
You got 5 minutes.
Oh yeah. I was just saying thank you. I just wanted to put Ocean Travel's number up there again because they're going to be the key. They're the key folks that you're going to need to secure your cabin there. So get on that soon and give Bruce or somebody at his organization a call and get on board. I want to meet you all. I want to meet everybody in our YouTube family. So
Come on, I'm waiting.
And I'm giving free hugs. So everybody that's coming on board, everybody in our group, I don't think I can. There's probably going to be 3,000 people on the ship. That's a lot of hugging. May take me the whole week to get everybody in, but certainly the folks that like Kenny and Sean and everybody, hugs all around for everyone. So
absolutely.
All right, so we're going to get out of here. Don't forget PMA, positive mental attitude. PMA will save your day. Just employ positive mental attitude in your day every day. It'll change your life. Positive vibes and energy is way stronger than negative energy, and it'll push all that negativity out. So secure your day and your life with some PMA. Don't forget to make a difference in somebody's day. All you have to do is make eye contact, smile at somebody, say a kind word, shake a hand, or book passage on the Norwegian Joy. You'll definitely make somebody's day by doing that. If you see a first responder today, thank them for what they do. The men and ladies of the fire service, the police department, our EMS and healthcare workers and educators, and our nurses. Of course, we love our nurses. They make doctors look good. And then last but not least, our veterans, the men and ladies of the armed forces throughout the world. They're on that proverbial wall, protecting us and keeping us from harm's way, protecting our liberties and our freedoms and our way of life, and protecting that right behind me, my red, white, and blue flag, and Sean's flag, and any other flag from the country that you're from. God bless you. God bless America, and God bless Kenny and you, Sean, and all of those in the chat.
Nice.
Sean, I want to thank you as always for being part of our Hump Day live stream. And you're always welcome no matter what.
Thank you, sir.
What do you got coming up, Sean? Anything?
Well, we've got Friday night, your time, 10 p.m. We've got our usual live stream that'll happen. That's going to be brunch time, our time down under. We will give you the lotto numbers for Thursday night, the winning numbers, so that you can get it in right on time. Oh, no, sorry, that'll be a bit late. But at any rate, folks, we're just going to be enjoying our Saturday, talking about cruising as usual, spending it with great people.
Awesome. How about you, Kenny? What do you got coming up next?
I've got my Friday night live stream with friends with Mel Nettie Living Free Zipgoless and Roy and Becky Travels and myself and Traveling on Adventures.
Tomorrow night, you can check out Captain Controversy, Scott from Controversial Cruising, and myself for Thirsty Thursday trivia. Tomorrow night's going to be cruising and travel trivia. So get your thinking caps on. You can win some prizes there. So tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 4 p.m. Pacific Time. That's Scott and I tomorrow for Thirsty Thursday. And then, as always, Friday morning at 6 a.m., Cup of Joe Live with Kenny and myself Friday morning. So there you have it, folks. That's I think everything that's going on. So anybody else got anything more you would like to add before we say good morning?
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening to you as well, my friend. I hope you sleep well tonight, Sean. Have a good night.
Mate, I'm
Kenny,
trying to sleep like a baby.
You have a good day, Kenny.
Yes, I will. I'm going to go visit my dad today.
Well, you say hi to your dad for us, and to Pauline as well.
I will.
And all right, so I guess that's going to do it. What do we say, Kenny?
Lord willing, and the creek don't rise, we'll do it all again Friday morning, 6 a.m.
Yes, we will. I want to wish everybody peace and love from deep down. My name is Jimmy. I'm your astute tourist. That guy there is
Ford Man Kenneth Oaks.
And the guy down there,
Sean the Duck.
Sean the Duck. All right, folks. Love and appreciate you all. We will see you tomorrow night and then Friday morning. Great. Have a great day. Love you guys.
Take care.